one.
Hey.
What's happening, man? How we doing? How y'all doing? How you doing, man? Y'all know what it is. You know what it is. We'd like to thank you for tuning in, checking us out for another edition of the Back and Forth Comedy Podcast. We are the Night Crew.
Night Crew.
I am Marcus Knight, a.k.a. Super Park Mark. To my right on me is...
RC the Trackaholic.
a.k.a.
CD to the South End in one night. A.k.a. 12 Peep Chicken Dinner Eater.
By yourself. A.k.a.
I share.
A.k.a.
A.k.a.
I get depressed and eat
Bang. A.k.a.
eat pizza by myself and cry.
Look, man, I don't even eat that much. Shut up. Anyway, man, what's happening, man? RC the Trackaholic, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know you in, man. Yeah, y'all see it, man. Y'all know, man. I want to thank y'all once again, man, for tuning into the show. Y'all know who he is, man. Y'all know what we doing, man. And for all those followers out there that's checking out the show every time we up on YouTube, man, we want to thank y'all, and thank y'all. Because without us, there would be no you. Without me, y'all know how it goes. You know
No, really, we're getting some incredible
man.
Growth, man. And we get, even if it's like, like 2 or 3 subscribers per day. You know what I'm saying? But every person that...
No, say your thing. I just wanted to, if it's 2 and 3 subscribers.
No, I'm saying that's that's growth.
That's growth for real, man. I mean,
it's better than none. It's better than being ignored. You know what I'm saying? So, every little bit that you guys do, it helps. You know what I'm saying? And we with it. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And keep telling people and keep subscribing and keep watching.
Keep watching, man, for real, man. The subscriptions is picking up, man. The views is picking up, man. And it's all because of y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're just tuning in, man, to the show, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that share button. And let everybody out there know.
Notification button, the little bell. You got to hit that.
Hit that bell. Hit that notification bell for real. Just like the man said, let us know you're out there, man.
No. And look, that lets you know that we put up another podcast. You know what I'm saying? So you want that notification, hit your phone, be like, episode number 9. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You go over there and watch that. You know what I'm saying? So, Marcus?
As we kick it off today, I'm going to start like this. I know
What the dibble?
It's a sports Saturday, so I just want to say this right quick. I just want to get this out here. To all we here into 206, Seattle, Washington. Representing the town, you know what I'm saying? Representing the town. So, shout out to all the Seahawks fans, the Huskies fans. Huskies lost, but it's okay because you know why? The U won.
But you didn't.
We beat Florida State, the rivalry in-state team.
So a big deal?
You damn right. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Is that a great team or something?
Well, no, you know what? No, they're not.
All right, then. So you guys beat a bunch of 4th graders. That's what you're telling me? Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Who did the Huskies lose to?
I don't know.
Utah! Anyway, we're not even going to go there. We're just going to skip. I had to get that out. To all the Husky fans out there. We got napkins. We got
Go
napkins.
Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Moving
on. We're gonna start out with some topics today, man. That is very interesting.
Let's before we get into topics,
what we gonna do?
Let's talk about how busy you been, man.
Man, I've been
busy. A little bit
busy, man. I've been busy, man. I've been doing some shows here and there. We went to the Columbia City Theater.
I heard that was off.
Sold it out.
I'm so sorry I could not make it. I was too busy editing podcast, but I heard it was crazy.
Man, it was crazy. It was off the chain. It was everything and then some, man. And if you missed it, you missed it, man.
You was also over there at the Southern Kitchen.
At the Southern Diner, located right, located in Burien, man.
Yeah. Okay.
With my girl Tawana B hosting that show, man. The whole thing was lit that night, man. We went up in there and turned it out. Shout out to Deucey. It's Deucey. Deucey was in the building, man.
Hey, speaking of It's Deucey, this man was in the building, man. Me and DJ Peg, man. We had the Halloween party at the Baltic Room.
Right.
Crazy.
Right.
They gave away $500 to the best costume. Crazy. I hosted. DJ Peg was killing the turntables.
Right.
Deucey was up in there doing the kick worm. He got his whole front side wet. It was crazy.
It's Deucey!
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but so that we stay busy. You know what I'm saying? It might be me DJing. It might be him doing comedy.
Right.
Whatever.
But we stay busy. We
Yeah.
out here.
Talk.
We making it happen, and we doing it. And we ask of each and every one of y'all to come on out and support us, man. When you see our names on these flyers, when you see us promoting this stuff on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, man, I advise you to come check it out. Do it now, suffer later. That's all I gotta say.
Real talk.
That's all I gotta say. Cause in a minute, I'm gonna have security around me to be like, could you back them up? It's too many autographs. I gotta sign. Autographs. So check your. You know what I am?
Are you?
I'm from Chattown.
Nice.
Bankhead Bounce.
Nice.
Bankhead Bounce. Anyway, yeah, man. So get with it, man. And once again, I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all, man, for supporting the cause, man.
Now,
Yeah.
my guest.
What's that?
What you got for me today?
How we doing it,
Tell
man?
me
Well, let me just
something
tell you,
good,
man. We got some topics, man.
Tell me something good.
It's circulating for a while, but we ain't got a chance to touch on it. The night crew way of touching on it. So
I
we
know, right?
We gonna go at it the night crew way.
Show me what you got.
All right. See, this is what's ahead. Now, y'all all aware of the R&B artist, the singer Tank.
Tank, right?
Tank. And he's been known for making some great cuts, man. This dude makes some baby makers, man. Some bed shakers and some baby. I gotta give him some cuts.
Man, he got
his
the one
props.
song, When We...
But
Okay. We just gonna say. And they got the...
he be making the cuts, man.
He
I gotta
got joints. I mean, we can go all day.
Ain't no denying that, but shit, there's a lot of artists who got cuts and they some weirdos. Tank just so happened to surface as a fucking weirdo.
You know what now? And I'm gonna tell you, I might have to be the adversary on this particular subject because people are just coming out saying whatever, just because
right.
something that came out of his mouth or possibly went in. We're not really sure, but I think I might just differ with you the way you already starting this off.
Okay.
Now, the whole thing was, he was on Angela Yee's Lip Service.
Yeah, with some females.
Those ladies get ratchet up in there.
Yeah.
They talk about everything. But
right.
They got this man to start talking about fellationics.
Fellatioso. Right, man.
and the fact whether if you've done it once or twice, does it actually make you gay or not?
Right. Listen, man, Tank is
now
he done stepped into some stuff that I don't even think he was ready for the outlash. How people just
the backlash.
The backlash. That's the back. Tank two dicks. That's what they calling him. Tank two dicks. Tank.
Now
two peanuts.
Now listen. I don't think that what he was saying and the way that question was posed to him, I don't think that what he was saying actually he was talking from any sort of experience.
I think he was, but go ahead.
I don't think he was.
Okay.
I think he was asked a question and he voiced his opinion on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you asked me a question, you know what I'm saying, and I voiced my opinion on it. That, I don't always have to answer from experience.
Right. Understood. But in this particular...
But there's a lot of cats out here who really wish Tank was gay. Just for the simple fact of how much they women like him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Man, he probably gay anyway. He probably gay.
Well, you know what? In the entertainment, there's always speculation. There's always some
stuff. And there's some truths out there, too.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people.
But who really knows, except for the people who, do
that's involved with it. I get it, man. There's a lot of cats that's in Hollyweird that's doing some weird-ass shit. A lot of them have these altered lives that they're living behind the camera, and we don't know about it. Like I like the phrase that like Snoop put out there a while ago. Snoop said, you think you know our lives, you don't know half of it. And that's entertainment, period. We don't know what these people are doing off cameras, they private lives and stuff like that. And you know what? You don't need to know. But the thing about it, being an entertainer as big as these cats are, they have to be careful about what they put out there and what they allow people to see and what they allow people to hear. There's paparazzis who are on them
Yeah, all the time. But
All the
the
time.
paparazzis those aren't those aren't journalists.
They're journalists. Yeah.
No, that's two different things, right? So
True that.
I mean, what you say and what they see, that could be two different things. You know what I'm saying? What they see and what they think they saw could be two different things.
True.
What you said and what they thought they heard can be two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when it comes down to this, and they ask that man, you know what I'm saying, if you have experienced, giving oral sex to another man as a man once or twice, does that make you gay?
Does that make you gay?
Now, let's start here.
Let's go.
Ask that question to you, not whether they thought you did or not, or if you knew anybody who did. Just your opinion on that. Does having experience giving fellatio to a man once or twice make you gay?
Okay, listen. If you're a man,
it's a yes or no question.
It's a yes or no question. God damn.
It's a yes or no question.
You know what? Damn.
Does that actually?
Does it make you? In my opinion,
yes.
Yes.
That makes you gay for life.
Yes.
No matter how married you are.
Yes.
No matter how many children you have.
Yes.
No matter how heterosexual you are until you die, you're gay.
Gay. Well, you can come back home.
What?
Yeah. You can come back.
But you're gay?
For that moment, yes.
Okay.
If you're continuing that lifestyle.
That's not what they're saying. They're saying at that point, or after that experience, are you a gay person?
You damn right you're a gay person.
What?
You're gay.
You a maggot?
Listen, I don't care what you say. If you have took part in participating in these homosexual activities, if you're a man, all right, and you done put penises all on you and stuff, one time, then turn around and went back to penises again because you need to, this is how Tank is making it seem. You know what? The first time a penis is in your mouth don't make it gay. Then the second time, you got to go back and check it out the second time. Put a penis back in your mouth, man. So you be like, I'm not gay. I don't even like it no more. Second time? Come on, bro. See, the curiosity is a motherfucker, man. The curiosity, and that's the giveaway. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me, he was like, man, the thought of homosexuality makes you gay. If you have a homosexual thought, you're gay. Now I had to beg to differ on that. I'm like, that's bullshit.
No, but I mean, so the thought. So you think about having sex with a man one day. Does that mean that you get all the access to all the gay rights and same-sex marriage and everything just because you had a thought? Where do you draw the line?
Well, hell, man. I mean,
I mean, people who are gay actually want to marry another man, or they want to marry another.
They really want to be with,
but they want to be treated equally. You know what I'm saying? Within society and the laws that pertain to regular people. I mean, that's one definition of gay. Another definition is, where you put your ding ding.
I mean, there are people out here with homosexual tendencies.
Shit, here you go. What does that mean?
Tendencies, man. When you like say they got this phrase bi-curious, right? What the fuck does being bi-curious mean?
You're asking,
right?
I mean, it sounds to me like bi-curious means that you're curious about same sex.
You're heterosexual,
right? I think bi-curious.
Who's curious?
I think that's
of how it would feel to have something up your ass.
Yeah, I guess
or licking the rug.
Word? Yeah, man. Whatever.
I mean, that's what. How?
No, curious.
Curious. You have
I don't know. Bi means you go both ways or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if bi-curious is actually really a word, but curious of like trying out same sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is that
the act itself?
What makes you gay?
The act, committing the act.
Twice?
Hell yes. Twice? Definitely.
Single man in college. You know what I'm saying? Listen, single man in college gets drunk a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Does something with his, with his gay roommate or some shit like that, or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They go on, they graduate. You know what I'm saying? He gets a job. He pays off the student loans. He gets married
to a woman.
Always liked women.
To a woman.
Tried something in college. Has kids. You know what I'm saying? Even fucks around and cheats with another woman. He likes pussy. You know what I'm saying? doesn't live as a gay man, doesn't go back?
Right.
Is he gay?
No. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Not anymore. Because you know what? That he had that.
Is there a time limit? Is there an expiration on mouth to dick? Like, what are you saying?
I'm saying it's like this. He in college. And then it's that experimental thing. Right?
Okay, experimental, yes.
He went experiment.
Never went back.
He never went back.
A heterosexual man.
Exactly. And for any of those, don't get me wrong, listen now, this is what I'm saying. You know, you may have had an experience, a homosexual experience. And a homosexual experience, you know, one time. Now, if he had that shit all through college, oh, he gay. I don't give a damn what he say.
Okay.
Oh, and then he graduate college and marries a woman with kids. You still gay.
He gay till he died.
You gay, bro.
Because of how long he...
Because that's 4 years in college. That's 4 years.
But so as long as you have a dick in your mouth for 4 minutes, you're cool? 4 minutes, 4 years. And where's the time limit?
I mean, for a person...
What's the expiration date on gay?
For me, being straight heterosexual. For me,
and me
I
too,
look at it. I gotta look at this like, you know what? Because never in my worst days, you know, have ever sat back and been like, let me just get on it. And fuck that. It's never crossed my mind. So the average heterosexual, strong heterosexuals out here, we look at that like, first of all. The experimental thing, the curiosity thing is something that it didn't just occur in college. Just these type of people have had this.
I gave that scenario so we had a jumping off point. That could happen after college. You know what I'm saying? That could happen when you kicking it. It might happen in the bathroom at your first job. Right. I don't know. It might happen at a card
that's
game.
That's why I say the homosexual
you might have lost some
tendencies, man.
stage.
That's why I say the homosexual tendencies.
But here's the thing, though. If you live your life, even if all your thoughts were heterosexual after that, because that was something that you were not into, you tried it and you weren't into it, does that make you gay? Or does your gay expire? It's like, okay, it's been 3 years, man. My gay done expired. I don't want to suck no more dick.
You know, the definition, you know, that's what we're looking at. The definition of really what makes you gay. You know what? I can't tell y'all, you know, how the world views the definition of what makes you gay. I can tell you how I see it. What in my opinion.
It does come down to opinion.
It does come down, and each and every individual opinion. So, my opinion, personally, you know, if arson, no, I knew he was gonna make.
Don't start with me.
Anyway, no. But for people out there, for those who have had those experiences, you know, if you've had an experience,
do you know anybody who has?
Not to my knowledge.
So specifically, no, you don't know.
Nah, I don't know. Nah. That's why I stopped smoking weed with you niggas.
Shit, shut up.
You gonna eat the blunt, Mark?
No, you still gonna.
Finna go to the Y.
You still gonna smoke?
No, the hell I ain't.
Yeah, you ain't.
On everything I love. On everything that shit. That's on my grandmama, bro. That's
so
shit.
Look, so we could wrap that up. But I'm glad we got a chance to talk about that because I think that the subject at hand at this particular point, I don't really think that it's whether Tank is gay or not. I think he's gay. I really don't. But I think that when he answered that question, it just brought up, you know, really, I think the ultimate question is what's the expiration date time expiration on gay.
Look, you know what? Yeah, it's the time expiration. How long does it take? I mean, you know, I'm going with. I'm saying.
How
what
many
licks
does this get?
The center. Ask Tank.
Center,
he knows. You know what? For the simple fact is, you know, these Hollywood people, man, they got in their heads, man, that you know, it's cool to say this and it's cool to be this way and it's cool to be that. But in everyday society, like regular people like us, you know, who really look at this world for the way it is, you know, we like, you know what, for him to come out and say what he said I'm not going to say he was bold. That was bold for you, Tank. You know what? Kudos. No, hell no, Tank. You Fruity Loop. That's all I got.
Word?
He Fruity Loop to me.
So you think Tank's gay because he said that?
I think Tank is lying to the world, first of all. I think Tank done had an experience like that. I honestly think he has had an experience like that. Tank, if you out there listening, I honestly believe, bro, you done let somebody play with your little booty hole. You know, I honestly believe that, bro. I think you got some sugar in your drawers.
I really think Tank expressed his opinion on the subject. That's
really.
What I think.
Because the thing is, you know, how can you like, you know,
that's his opinion. You just gave yours for the last 10 minutes.
I think it's more than what.
But that's his opinion.
I don't think that's his opinion.
So were you answering off experience?
I think it's his experience. No, hell, my experience is what?
Then what's the difference?
I'm answering off experience. I've never experienced that shit. That's what I'm answering.
Right.
Off.
So what's the difference between your experience and his experience?
Because I think Tank done experienced that, and he's lying about. Well, I've never done. The thought just popped in his head. The thought that popped in his head: sucking 2 penises don't make you gay. Shut the hell up. That dude is a box of Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, Tricks, all of the above. Anyway. You know me, I get to talking about him. Oh, lip gloss wearing. Your lip gloss you're popping. Your lip gloss is...
All right, let's go on with that. You know, we touched on that subject.
We touched on it.
It's interesting. It could go on forever.
It can, man. You know it can, man. And what? No disrespect to the homosexual, the gay community. I'm not trying to disrespect any of y'all out there and stuff. So, but if you do find yourself being offended by the things that we're saying, or mainly because what I'm saying, if y'all get offended by the things that I'm saying, you know what? My deep list. The hell with y'all, because I don't. I just don't.
All right.
You shouldn't be so sensitive. Anyway, we're gonna move to the next topic.
Yeah. So unbelievable.
So our next topic for today, RC, man, this one gets a little serious.
I mean, you should have. That last one was.
No, I'm just saying, this one gets. I need you to put your serious face on for real, though. For real. So here it is, y'all. Our next topic that we're gonna address today, you know, has to do with our kids in school. It's called, the topic is called grade school bullies.
Yeah.
Grade school bullies, ranging from ages somewhere between 6 all the way up to 13, possibly up 15 into high school, introduction into high school. So anywhere from like 1st grade up until 9th grade.
All right. Okay. Now here's another thing though. Bullying has expanded out of school. You know what I'm saying? Transcended through college and maybe into adulthood, especially through social media. So like there's a whole nother level to bullying that affects the, for lack of a better term, bullyee in a whole different way that people never even thought of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you wanted to stay on the topic of school or and the schoolyard and what's really going on with bullying, that
Okay, well we'll take.
But it does overlap to social media too.
Yeah. We'll leave it in the schools. Leave it.
You really can't talk about one without the other.
I mean, okay, cool. Then we'll deal with the whole all the way around.
So,
we'll do it all the way around.
But so what you were saying earlier was that. What would you do if you found out?
What would you do if you found out that your kid was being bullied in school?
And it's happened to me before. You know what I'm saying? When I found out, you know what I'm saying, or your kid comes and tells you, schools sometimes don't handle it as you would like them to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes they let that stuff go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, some kids got a gun at school or a knife or something. I mean, and that's real life. That's not no movie shit. Like that really does happen. Like,
right.
I mean, like my son, he may not care if I tell him, but one time I walked into his room and I seen him putting electrical tape on a stick.
Right.
Wrapping it calmly. I was like, what's that for? Oh man, this kid at school messing with me. I was like, well, I can't let you take that to school. I said, you don't have to tell him to leave you alone now. If that don't work, then I can come up there, you tell a teacher. He said, you know what, Dad? I'm going to handle it. Put the stick down. Left for school. Stick was still at the house. I asked him about it a couple of days later. He said, it's all good. I handled it. and I did not ask him what he did, but it was cool. But that's how that situation went.
Right on.
So
right
my son wasn't. He was hardly ever the type to actually get bullied or find a way to take care of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But that was a little that was like freshman, high school, stuff like that. So
got you.
That's one of my experiences as a parent.
As a parent. So let me ask you this: did you ever experience when you were in school as premium what, 3rd grade, 4th grade, up into
like
6th,
straight up
grade?
bullying?
Yeah.
I mean, man, this girl, she was about a head taller than me in 1st grade. She really liked me. Mm-hmm. And when you're in 1st grade and you like a boy, you beat his ass.
Right.
And she kicked the shit out of me. That was it.
That was it.
I mean, I never got bullied.
Okay.
But
all right.
Yeah, she may or may not know who she is, but she sure did kick my butt. She must have really loved me, bro.
Right, to beat you down like that.
Yeah, she beat me down.
Did you cry?
I do know I had a headache.
Right.
So I was probably concussed, but I didn't tell anybody. Yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Font Leroy Elementary School.
Font Leroy Elementary School.
But have I ever really? I never really got. I got teased. I had big ears. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bit of that. But what you looking at, man? What you looking at?
That was okay.
Huh? All right.
Okay. So about your ears and stuff.
Say something.
Nothing.
All right. Anyway, nobody. All right. Okay.
No,
I see what you're doing there.
I'm gonna write something.
I see what you're doing there. I don't think I ever had anybody who was really on me. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I really can't say. I was an easy target too, though.
Right.
I felt like I was, but this thing gonna write it down, make me read it.
I wrote big ears.
Big ears.
Anyway, go ahead. So
I'm sure I was an easy target. I was exceptionally small. You know what I'm saying? Skinny, and I had a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? I mean, big old ears, looked like a car with the doors open.
When I met you, I said your head matched your body.
But we were like 16.
Okay. So people made fun of that. They talked about your head. I mean, your ears. I mean, the way.
I mean, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I'll tell you one thing. When I got to high school, when I got to high school, and I came flaming out of Mr. Nat's advanced band.
Nat,
you know what I'm saying? And I touched down at West Seattle marching band.
Right.
And the trombone player, man, this senior, he called me Ears for half a year.
Right.
Ears. But I came in there, bro, and I set the snare drum on fire, bro.
Right.
And he had to respect me.
Right.
He was planning on putting me in a garbage can, but he had to respect me after that.
Right.
So I can't honestly say that I got bullied in school.
Okay.
I probably should have. I wasn't really a bully either because I was a little too small.
Well, when I met you, dog, you was a cool. See, me myself, you gotta understand. I was America. I was bullied.
Oh, you were bullied? I thought they was gonna say you was a bully.
I was bullied. I really was, believe it or not, because at the time I really didn't know what was going on. I really didn't. It was like an introduction. I didn't experience that until my freshman year of high school.
Right, because you came here in middle school, right?
I came into Seattle, Washington in middle school.
Middle school, so you was an easy target too.
I was a very easy target.
You had a thick accent. You was black than a motherfucker. Yeah, you was country as hell.
Country as hell. So.
Hair nappy.
Oh yeah,
sharing clothes.
All that, and then you know what?
What?
I'm telling you, everything.
Oh, sorry.
Some of that shit.
Hey, go back
hurt.
Sorry. Go back to the introducing Marcus Knight episode, and you'll hear all you need to know about.
It's a hard life, man. God damn. Anyway, yeah, man. I experienced being bullied.
Yeah.
My freshman year of high school. I can tell you about the motherfucker who bullied me. Motherfucker named Jeff Randall.
He's gonna put his whole name.
I hated the motherfucker in the 9th grade. It's crazy because he wound up being a very good friend of mine.
Really?
Yes.
Did he put his hands on you? Like, did he beat you?
Nah, he never beat me up.
Tried to talk. He just talked about.
He was big as hell.
See for me like that, like
he was big.
Look, I mean, like, because I developed a survival tactic, being funny. You know what I'm saying? Talking about people, ranking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, when I was at South Shore, I developed that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I dialed it in high school, but that was the only.
Well, see, I remember the years you came. You were behind me, right?
Yeah, I was behind you.
I remember that. So all the real true bullies, you didn't get the experience then.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get because there was more than just Jeff Randall.
No. Well, okay, I'm not going to go down the list. I know who the bullies were.
You know they were.
Yeah, I do.
And so, this dude, he didn't touch me or anything like that. The motherfucker, y'all see, I'm dark, I'm black. This nigga was big and black. If he was big and light skinned, I wouldn't give a damn. Or any other complexion, I wouldn't give a damn. He couldn't faze me. But this dude looked like for real big. I mean, Jeff Randall was like, Jeff had to be, I'm 5'4", 5'5", all right? Freshman year in high school. Jeff Randall was like 5'10", all right? Jeff Randall weighed like 400, okay? But the thing about this dude who weighed 400 pounds, this motherfucker could run fast. Unbelievable. It was amazing. He could actually run fast.
I he had this. That name.
Yeah, you know him. He's South End.
Jeff.
Yes, he's South End. He's South. Everybody in the South. Yeah. You like I say, you'll find out. You ask questions around. They'll bring his memory to you as far as knowing who he is. But that was the only experience that I had. Jeff Randall would come up to me in school. Before my 8th grade year, he told me that before I went to high school, he told me, you know what? When you get to high school and you come to West Seattle, you know what I'm going to do to you, Marcus? I'm like, what you going to do, Jeff? I'm going to beat your ass.
I'm going to beat your ass.
And I was like.
But you and Ernest couldn't take it? You guys
hell, this nigga was.
I'm
5'4", Ernest 5'2".
Oh, was he? I thought he was a little. No, yeah, I guess. Yeah,
no. Me and Ernest look like little lunch boxes in this dude's arms.
Just like this.
Jeff was a big motherfucker, bro. And the thing is, he bullied me for that. Like half of that freshman year.
You gotta tell me at least one instance. Like if you
hell, the motherfucker was taking my lunch money. Nigga, give me my lunch money, nigga.
You gotta lay it out for me, man. You gotta tell me.
I come to school.
Tell me one story.
I come to school. It ain't just one story. It was every goddamn day.
It was all the same story.
Hell yeah, it was the same story every day.
But how did that play? Like I couldn't imagine. Somebody did steal my lunch once, but I couldn't imagine like what's that transaction. Like when
how's it like?
Yeah, like
let me tell you. Let me tell you this. This is how he did it. He smoothed it out.
Okay.
Because he knew he smoothed it out. He didn't. When he came off cool and calm. Hey, Mark, what's up, Mark? Yeah, what's up, man? Hey, man, what's up, man? You got some lunch money? I'm like, yeah, Jeff, I got some lunch money. Here you go. You need some, Jeff? Here you go. Here you go. Go eat, Jeff, because you cool. You're a big dude. I give you my lunch money. And I can't understand a goddamn word. Hey, you got to write English.
Don't bump the table.
I got it. So, and Jeff would be like, and that's one time. The second day was like, hey, Mark, what's up? Hey, you got some lunch money? I'm like, here you go, Jeff. Here go my lunch money. There you go. Go eat, man. Go on and eat. I'll be okay. I'm hungry as shit, Jeff. But you go ahead. Because there's a lot of you that you got to eat. So it was more like, okay, I'm gonna give him my money, and I only had like $1.
So that's like that little dude from across the street. Let me hold $1. Like it kind of felt like charity.
It kind of felt like, I might be cool with.
You were actually being mugged.
I'm being mugged
on a regular basis.
This nigga coming up to me, and then it just got one day. It was like, hey Mark, what's up? Hey, let me get some lunch money. Jeff, I can't give you my lunch money, man, because if I do, I ain't gonna eat nothing.
Right.
What, Mark? Yeah, I ain't gonna eat nothing. Give me the goddamn money, Mark. Give me the goddamn money. And I'm like, oh.
Where'd he catch you at?
In the hallway, because I wouldn't have run away,
Right.
I see them coming down the hallway. I'm like, oh, here come Jeff. Today I'm going to keep my lunch money. Today I'm going to keep it. I'm going to tell him I'm going to keep it.
Where was Ernest at? He's probably in class.
I wouldn't tell Ernest.
Oh, you never told him? By the way, Ernest is his big brother.
My brother.
He crazy too.
It's my brother. If I'd have told Ernest, none of that shit would have jumped off from day one. But I was so afraid. I was afraid of. I didn't want to include my brother in it because I didn't want my brother. I was one of them people. I don't want to involve my brother in nothing because I don't want him to get hurt. I don't want nobody to hurt. You can hurt me. Don't hurt my brother. Mm-hmm. And he's older than me. Mm-hmm. And could fight like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
but
what I do.
The way the thing was, my brother was so deep into martial arts and shit like that. I used to think like the only way a person could fight my brother, they would have to shoot him. They would shoot him.
Yeah, there's nothing like that's like right now, man. Like so, like you can go out in the street and have you a good brawl, but if the man that loses get his feelings hurt,
right,
there's gonna be one man dead and one man in jail because some of these young people can't take an ass whooping.
Right. And that's what I didn't want. I didn't want to let him know that I wanted. I never told my brother. It was one day that came about where I couldn't hide. I couldn't avoid it because Jeff confronted my brother. Now,
right?
He went at my brother. My brother's like, "What the fuck is this?" And my brother was like, "Man, if you don't get the fuck away from me," my brother would sit there and talk shit to him the whole nine. And we were little, so smaller than him. And it was in the lunchroom. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened, he had my brother at the table, and he had my brother like this, and my brother had him back.
Right.
And he looking at my brother like, motherfucker, who you grab? He's like, I'm grabbing you, motherfucker. Right? Mm-hmm. And so I goes over there. I'm like, Jeff, man, what you doing, man? Man, leave my brother alone. He looked at me. He's like, shut your pussy ass up. I'm like,
Lord have mercy.
Shit. Jeff. Now, mind you, he got my brother. He got my brother, so I had no choice. That day, I became something different than I was displaying that I was. I stood up, and I just told, fuck no, I'm not going nowhere, Jeff. You got to let my brother go. Mm-hmm. You got to let him go. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the fuck you go do? I said, man, let my brother go, man. I'm not going no fucking where until you let him go. And they just sat there, and I had already gotten a fight earlier, previous. So they knew I would fight. Mm-hmm. It boiled down to Jeff looked at me. He had my brother. He let my brother go. He looked at me and my brother. He said, that's what I'm talking about, Marcus. He says, that's what I've been waiting to see. He says, I did that because you fools. He says, first of all, y'all live in the hood with us. Y'all in the hood. He says, I want to make sure y'all go have each other's back. I want to make sure you go be not scared.
Wow.
He did that shit for half of a school year just to prove a point. After that day, Jeff was like, that's cool. He says, I wanted to make sure you was going to fight. Because I was ready to fight.
Where was you guys? Was you guys in the village at
that time? We was in the village at West Seattle High School.
Right.
So, we brought up the bullying thing, y'all.
You really kind of surprised me with that ending. But that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
No, really. I mean, he was just testing y'all.
He was just testing us.
And it turns out, and you guys have been good friends ever since.
We've been good friends ever since.
That's crazy, man. But I mean, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes.
Shout out to Jeff Randall, man. Thank you. It was an eye-opening experience, man.
That's a dope story.
It was an eye-opening experience, man. Thank you, Jeff.
Huh.
All
right, so look, that was a dope story though, for real. No, really, I didn't know it was going to end that way. Yeah. But so I wanted to bring up something. We got a few minutes left.
We got a few minutes left.
So I want to bring up something, man. I keep hearing. I heard about this story, and
it's in the media.
Listen, I want to run it by you.
Run it.
You said that already. So this family,
family.
Yeah, they adopted what they thought was a little girl, and she cute. Like, she's a little cute white girl. And it turns out she was a grown-up and she was a dwarf. And she spent most of their time threatening to kill them and trying to kill the whole family. They didn't know she was. Look, they didn't know she was. Look at her. She looked like a little innocent girl. Dude, what would you do?
Oh my God, you white people or something.
What would you do, bro, if you found out a little kid you let into your house
was a grown up
and was trying to kill you only because they just want to kill people?
What was that movie with Marlon Wayans in? And he was
scary. Well, not scary movie.
He was a midget.
Oh, Little Man.
Little Man.
Little Mama. I heard there's another movie called Orphan that's similar to this, but I haven't seen it. But yeah, man, she one time the mom caught her pouring bleach in her coffee.
Bleach.
And she looked at her and said, "What are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I was trying to poison you."
Shit.
And she said she would mutter under her breath how she was gonna stab him at night. And they thought like she was just like a disturbed 9-year-old. Turned out she was about 22 years old.
22-year-old. How the fuck did the shit get past the system? I don't get that. How did she just slide through the system and nobody knew that she was 20-something years older than what she appeared to be?
Hey.
How? No birth certificates? Out of all the foster homes she's been in? Because I know she's been in.
Apparently some of that stuff was fake. You know what I'm saying?
Had to be. You know what? I believe that the system just said, get rid of this motherfucker. She getting too old. Give her off to the first family that come in here wanting her ass. Give her up. Look, y'all can have it. You ain't even got to sign the papers.
I don't know. This might have been some mail order shit or something.
They said, take this this kid the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Get your ass up. It's crazy because we're sitting up here looking at the picture, man. Y'all got to go on on Google or whatever. Google
just Google the story, man.
Google the story. What's the topic?
It says
adopted dwarf.
Adopted dwarf accused of posing as a child and threatening to kill is now living with a Christian family with 5 kids.
Threatened to kill her family.
She still found a home
at 22 years old. Oh my God! This is even worse. She lives with She 22 lives with another Christian. You 22. Yeah. And another family adopted you at 22.
What's she gonna do? She gonna go to work? Where's she gonna work at?
If y'all can see this goddamn life-size Chucky doll, this bitch look like the female Chucky for real. She got this evil-ass grin on her face. Please go and look this up. Go look this up.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
I mean, she's the real-life Chucky.
Oh, my God.
Or Chicky. Whatever the hell you want to call it. How can you not see that something's wrong with this? This motherfucker is in the house. Not only is she ministrating, she buying her own pads. Some should have told you that this motherfucker.
No, they brought that up. Look,
you didn't have to teach her how to put a fucking pad on. She knew it. She's like, oh, I got it, Mom.
They said she's 3 feet tall.
3 feet tall.
Natalia, her name is Natalia, who is believed to be from the Ukraine, playing with her adoptive siblings. Seemingly enjoying her new life, like that. So she's just out kicking it with some little children.
Listen, okay, this is what I gotta say.
Prosecutors say parents legally changed her age to 22, leaving her alone in a flat in Indiana for 3 years when they moved to Canada. Wait a minute, so they left her in a flat and moved to Canada. We gotta get them. They abandoned her.
Listen to this shit. Listen. They left that because, bitch, you pouring bleach in my coffee.
And then she looked up and said, "Oh, I was just trying to poison you." She
admitted it.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah."
See,
like, what you gonna do?
I would be uppercut and get that bitch knee drops and everything.
They put her in a flat and moved to Canada.
Listen,
we out.
It says she is now understood to be living with Pastor Antoine Mans.
He's
36, along with his wife, 39. Cynthia, 39, and their 5 kids in Indiana.
Yes.
They are reportedly aware of the questions surrounding Natalia's age, which is either 16 or 30.
Depending on who you believe.
Depending on who you believe and what's her bra size.
That's terrible.
This is ridiculous. 16 or 30 years old, man. Look here, man. I know one thing. Listen, all y'all had to do is just look like you should have known something was up when you never had to wash her up when she take a bath. You never did. Certain things should have gave y'all indicated to that this ain't real.
A 9-year-old's gonna bathe themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you can't.
Not mine.
Well, yeah, you're not gonna.
We gotta make sure. I mean, they can do it themselves, but we gotta make sure because they'll go in there, jump in the water, won't use no soap, and jump right out. No soap.
Hey, that's also a grown person
Yeah, that's some more dope. Yeah. You know. But still, man, oh my God. How could this slip past these folks, man?
Hey,
You know what?
Some people really want children.
That damn bad, huh?
Look, she tried to poison me.
She tried to poison.
She alleges the imposter tried to poison her. Pushed her against an electrical fence and threatened to kill her. Her and her other children in their sleep.
This mother.
When somebody try to push you up against a fence, it's like, boom, like that. And she's a dwarf.
Her favorite movie was Chucky, bro. She was like, I'm on all the Chucky movies. I'm on like this all day.
Hey, look, I heard that like she was standing over him and they would wake up and see her and she'd be just standing over him looking at him.
Look here.
What?
Natalia is said to have smeared blood on mirrors and tried to jump out of a moving car. Dude. Only an adult can survive that. What kind of kid gonna jump out?
That's not dwarfism. That's math.
That's
that's math right there.
Midget meth.
Midget meth.
She would make statements and draw pictures saying she wanted to kill family members, roll them up in blankets, and put them in the backyard.
Man, could you imagine a little person this tall sitting there talking to you like that?
Bro.
I'd punt him.
Bro, I punt that.
Hey, look.
Oh, my God.
She was standing over people in the middle of the night. You couldn't go to sleep. We had to hide all the sharp objects.
Hell no, bro. Hell no.
I swear, you guys got to Google it. Look at this little girl. You'd be like, oh, my God, she's so cute.
I saw her putting chemical bleach, Windex, something like that in my coffee. And I asked her, what are you doing? She said, I'm trying to poison you.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Truly, y'all, that's a little bitch right there.
What do you say?
That's a crazy little bitch.
Crazy little bitch.
I mean, crazy little bitch right there.
A little crazy little bitch.
That's all, man. I mean, what is she so mad at, man? To the
God.
point where you want to kill the people who adopted your old ass.
All right, man, we got to wrap up.
I'm just saying, man.
I know.
What?
I don't know. We gotta wrap up.
That's Napoleon.
That's your Halloween. That's your Halloween story for this week.
Happy Halloween, Natalia. You little.
I'm trying to poison you.
You little midget motherfucker.
She tried to push the lady into the electric fence.
Listen, man.
Like the cartoons. Like. All right.
Couldn't have been a black family, man. They would have beat her ass down, bro. They would have put her ass. I would have duct taped. I would have beat her down, put her in a shoebox, duct taped that damn thing closed, and pushed her ass down a Puget Sound. Now get out, Natalia. Goddamn.
Natalia.
Midget murderer.
Oh, my goodness.
That
was funny. All right.
Okay.
Look, man, Marcus, we're going to end this episode.
We got to go.
Back and forth. Yeah.
I don't want to go. Okay, I know it's time.
What?
It's time. Man, I want to thank y'all once again, man, for tuning in to the Back and Forth Comedy Podcast. You know, it's been real fun, man. It's been real fun. I want to make sure that everybody enjoyed themselves, man. And by the time this gets to you, when it's reached you, man, y'all make sure to enjoy it. Like we said before, subscribe, share, like.
Yes, please.
You know, spread the word, man. Night Crew's on the move, man.
Real
proud, man. We out here making it happen.
I want to give a real quick shout out to Sugar Bear, R.I.P. Emerald Street Boys. They're doing a tribute to him tonight. Of course, by the time you get this, it will have passed. But tonight, the Zulu Nation's putting on something real nice for the kickoff Hip Hop History Month in November.
Right.
You know, it's been believed that the first real hip hop event was in November around 1973, which really actually makes me the same exact age as hip hop, which means that my birthday's next week, Scorpio season, son.
Turn up, what?
Yeah, so you know.
Turn up.
Yeah, so we got, same age as hip hop. So
you already know.
We doing that. We all dressed in 80s. I'm about to. Well, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm gonna be cold blooded though.
You gonna do the damn thing?
Oh yeah. So we dressing up 80s b-boy style.
That, man.
We'll take pictures. Man. I see my brother's outfit. James Croon, aka Captain Crunch, in the in the Emerald Street Boys.
Getting it in.
I seen his gear, and it's cold blooded. So
Hey man, check James out on the Facebook on the.
Real time.
He's doing his workout, man. He's putting it up there, man.
This guy,
Pastor Kroom.
He's throwing iron yeah. Well, yeah.
Pastor Kroom.
Yeah, they call him Swole Reverend or Swole Doc because he got his doctorate. They call him Swole Doc.
I see you out there, James.
That's my big brother, man. The first hip hop group ever in the city of Seattle, Washington.
Right on.
So yeah, celebrate Hip Hop History Month this month, you guys, and that's about all I got, man. I'm good.
Word, man. I want to let y'all know also, man. Check your boy out coming up November 22nd, man. I'll be at Central Avenue Pub,
nice.
man.
Okay.
We got a show going down, comedy stand-up show, man. It's been Who's All in the House. Tawana B's gonna be in the house, man. It's Dosey's gonna be in the house, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, yours truly gonna be in the house, man. Y'all come down there and check it out. Support it. It's a party, but it's a comedy show at the same time. We go show up to blow up and just turn the whole damn thing upside down, man. Y'all come check it out. November 22nd, Central Avenue Pub, located in Kent. 206-253-425. Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Marcus Knight, a.k.a. Silver Park Mark.
RC the Trackaholic, we up out this mug.
Y'all already know, man.
Peace
out.
Yeah,
can I say mine?
Say your thing.
All right, man. Look here, man. If y'all go do some things tonight, man, be safe, man. If you're up in there, man, you done had a little bit too much liquid, man, you know, pass some keys on to somebody else, Be like me, man. Don't drink and drive, man. But if you go drink at stoplights and red light and stop signs.
That's when your designated driver is driving. When he stops, you drink. Look.
I said this shit back. I said, if you go
Watch out. Shut up. Watch out for the setup. Live your best life. Pray for the baby.
Pray for the
We out. Night crew, baby.
Yeah.